Good morning, Matt here. That was my first time to ever drive a mini excavator. It was really fun. And I did a little fern gully over here. That was fun too. This is a live oak tree. They're all over our land here. And this is actually a pretty big one for up here on top of the hill. And they don't get very big on top of the hill because they grow in all this really rocky soil. I mean, these things will be 100 feet tall if they have a place to be 100 feet tall. But up here, this is a big one. It's like 15 feet tall. And the problem with it is it was right in the way of our view. That sounds so dumb. But we put our pool right there. It had a waterfall edge, and 10 feet past it was just this tree. And I was like, well, that's the whole point of the infinity edge, is like to see to infinity. And we just needed to get rid of this tree. And so I asked the guy who's doing all my landscaping, I was like, hey, you think we could pull that tree up and replant it somewhere? And he goes, probably not. He's like, with the rocky soil up here, like the way it grows, the way it's been growing, he's like, that's probably a 50-year-old tree. He said this is an old tree, even though it's only 15 feet tall. And so they do have a lifespan, I guess. I don't really know a whole lot about them, but he was like, it probably won't grow. And then I was sitting there drinking my coffee, looking at that view, and I was like, man, let's give this tree a chance. So I plucked it up instead of chainsawing it out, and I need to figure out a place to dig a hole now, but we'll do that another day. Probably have a few days to let this sit and before it starts to die. So this is just sitting here for now, and then we'll come back and try to find it a nice place to be, and hopefully it won't die. I don't know, just felt like starting my day with saving a life. You're welcome, old 50-year-old. The girls wanted to try out the new asphalt. What do y'all think? You like it? Wow. Look at this. Electric bikes are awesome, by the way.
So fun.
Pretty cool, right? This is epic. So smooth. Look at us go. Why are you guys so slow?
That's not fair.
See ya.
Yeah. Smoother.
It's way smooth. Nice and flat. Demo found someone's soda over there. Don't drink the soda. It's too early in the morning, Demo. Don't do it. Gonna upset your meal, your actual meal. Yee-hoo! They saw me on this electric bike and they were like, can we go get the golf cart? So now they're going to get the golf cart. All right, can you back it down our ramp?
Hey.
See what you can do.
I'm probably gonna kill us.
I hope you don't kill y'all. You got it. You jumped out. You got this. Probably. Tire's just kind of half hanging off over there. Hey, Addie, turn the wheel to the right. Nope, that's left. Turn it right. There you go. Now back down. You did it! Demo, you trust him?
Thomas.
Yeah, me neither. Yeah! Y'all crazy. I don't know why just giant flat like pads of asphalt are so fun. It's so cool. How cool is this?
Really?
You like it? We're gonna pack it up. I actually have to go to Holden Bros real quick. So I'll see you guys there. There's my tow rig right there. And here's my backup tow rig. Here's my backup to my backup tow rig. Just two first gen Cummins work trucks, just chilling here. Same old, 12 valve for the win. We just took off intercooler because faulty craftsmanship on Brandon's part, yeah, pretty much.
Brandon,
that's where we popped her open right there. Too much boost. So Brandon, the plan is to get this go back flat, weld it again, and then they're gonna come put a aluminum strap over each weld because this just can't hold the pressure. I was just talking about you. All good things.
Oh, thank you so much.
No.
Hey, you like my shirt?
That is a great shirt.
Check it out.
Little demolition shirt.
Check it out. Look
Look
at
at
that.
all these dudes supporting. Oh my gosh. Beautiful shirts.
Yeah.
Beautiful shirts.
America.
America and beautiful cars. Look at this, these two coming together,
Yeah.
making this beauty. All right, so what's the plan? What are we doing here?
Well, as soon as we get the intercooler back, we'll be buttoning the front up, but we are changing the gears and then pump tuning it. So we have to pull the whole front axle out because this hole and this hole uses a tool that's called a case spreader.
Oh,
and
that's how you get it out, huh?
It bolts on there and you tighten these like jam nuts and it actually distorts the differential so you can pull the carrier out.
Really?
Yeah, it's like a piece of 1 by 2 inch solid thick bar.
What the
in
heck?
order to do that.
It seems like a weird way to do it.
Yes. The new axles are much easier. So this one we're going to take over to Brutal, who is the guy that shortened the rear axle for us, and he's going to help us button up the front one. We'll knock out the back one here because it's got spanners, so it's much easier to set up.
Heck yeah.
And then, yeah, I mean,
Pretty much it. And then we take it, you know, cross country.
yes, exactly. Yeah. We find out if we have any other weak links.
We're just here checking it out. That was pretty much all I'm doing here today. Just hanging out with the boys. Good job.
Fun here.
It is fun.
I learned something new every time I come over here.
What'd you learn today?
That you have to use
Oh,
that
the
weird
case
tool.
spreader. Yeah, I didn't even know that existed. It actually doesn't make much sense.
I still don't know what he said.
Woo-wee. Your last time seeing this car at this house ever. I forgot to pump it before. It actually starts really good, whoever wins this truck. There we go. I pumped it right. Got it going. Okay, hold it. You just gotta pump it 3 times and you gotta give it a little touch, a little feather. Got it. Now I can let off. Okay, it's like 20 degrees in Texas right now. It's just really cold. That's why it's not starting right and running right. But now, this is really embarrassing. It's never done this before. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. The Toyota. See? I told you, it's good. All right, we're actually heading to the bunker right now because that's where it will be picked up and shipped out. You'll see. Well, you won't see in this episode. It's shipping to Ohio, as am I. I am going to Ohio for a couple days. Roman and I are doing some stuff up there. You will see it on this channel, and I'm shipping the Toyota to him so that he can have a few days, actually, yeah, only like a few days. This giveaway ends on the 12th of June, and so that'll give him basically like a week to have it, play with it before we pick a winner for the giveaway. This is a 1983 Toyota pickup, and all you gotta do to enter is to order one of these 3 shirts that are linked in the description below. You've seen them before. It's the one that looks like that. All you gotta do is order a shirt and you get entered, or order 5 shirts and you get 5 entries. And so we'll be giving away this truck, and it is a really good truck. I just messed up the carburetor. I think I kind of flooded it when I was sitting there goofing around, not starting it correctly. But it does run really good, like as do most Toyotas. It's a good little truck. All right, enough talking about the truck. Let's go to Ohio. It's really bad when there's a 40-year-old Toyota pickup wishing you would go faster. Like, we're going 45 in a 60 right now. So just a little word of advice. If you ever look in your rearview mirror and you see a 40-year-old Toyota pickup, you're the problem. I'm sure they're a very nice person, but they're the problem. Okay, we have made it. And now we can start the journey. I just needed to grab something from the bunker. What was it? Oh, I need to grab the thumbnail because I am not road tripping this whole thing all the way to Ohio. No. It's shipping on a truck. Watch This Freight Logistics is heading to pick this thing up, and I am heading to grab a plane. This thing, while it would be a fun and eventful road trip, I'm sure, would also be a sweaty, hot, terrible road trip. So she's shipping, I'm shipping.
fasten your seatbelt, and also make sure your seatbelt, bolt, and trays are in their full upright position. If you do not wish to put down the buttons described in the event of an emergency, please ask a driver to continue.
Oh, wow. Beautiful Ohio, dude.
Pretty place I could think of, dude.
So good here.
Take you away.
I was like flying over all this beautiful country,
Sunshine.
just sunshine and like light clouds everywhere. And we came into Ohio and just like, it was just cloudy and just pouring down rain. I mean,
Yeah, this is pretty rough, dude. Welcome, baby.
is this every day?
You just gotta wait another like 5 minutes.
This is how much rain, you know, Texas gets in like a whole year.
This is pretty heavy. It's pretty heavy.
Hey, speaking of heavy, I've got a heavy question for you. All right. Whenever I'm flying over and I see all those little houses all over the place, right? Do you look at those houses and say, man, everyone has a story. Like there's thousands of stories down there.
Yeah.
Or, and it can be both because I'm a little both. Or do you feel like, man, my story doesn't matter because look at all the other stories. Like, do you feel like an ant, or do you feel like, wow, there's so many stories out there?
I can't tell you how many times I've looked at that dot.
Yep.
And I'm like, that's somebody's entire life.
Yeah.
That's their home, their family.
It seems huge when you're in it, but when you're on an airplane looking at it, it seems tiny.
Just a dot. So I've honestly got both those scenarios.
Yeah, I do that too. The first time I ever got an airplane, I was an adult, and I got up there and I was like, oh man, do I even matter? Like, there's so much stuff down there.
Everything you care about is just a dot.
Yep. Anyway, that's your
Deep, dude. That's deep.
That's your advice today. You don't really matter. Just kidding. No, I look at it two ways. I really look at it like, man, all those people have a life. They have a story. They have all this stuff going on. And this guy just lives in this rain cloud over here.
There we go.
Oh, you fixed it. You were right.
I said just wait 5 minutes.
All right, we got beautiful weather now. We're going home. I was actually looking back to see how long Roman and I have been hanging out. They got fish playing in my room. It's like a hotel over here. How long we've been hanging out. And it was 5.5 years ago that we made our first video. And we've actually made a lot of videos together, which is cool. And as you guys know, we have gone into business together, which is super awesome and exciting. And that's not actually why we're here. Roman just started a podcast, and I am going to be on his podcast. I think I'm gonna actually be the first like non-family, non-core podcast member on the pod. I'm the first real guest on his podcast, and super happy to support him and be a part of that because he has put a ton of work into this, and I think it's gonna go really good. We also have some other things coming up in the next couple of days that you're really gonna like. But thank you guys for being here. Thanks for, man, all the support throughout the years. I remember when I first met Roman. Roman was this big YouTuber, and I wanted to be a big YouTuber. Like, I was so excited about YouTube. YouTube was so fun, and I wanted to take it to the next level. And I feel like we have. Like, I feel like I am what I was wanting to be 5.5 years ago when I ran into Roman. And he had a lot to do with that. I asked him a million questions. I remember before I met Roman, I said, I wish I could just pick his brain because I just have some questions. I just want to figure some stuff out. And I have. I've bounced so much stuff off him over the years. So it's been cool to kind of see it all come around. But we're here, and we got some stuff to do. So Demolitia, I will see you bright and early tomorrow morning. I love you. Good night. See you next time.
Hey, what camera is that? Number...
Shut up! Don't tell Mare.